we're just kind of chilling for a minute, guys, while I get this all started. I should have started this so long ago, because what is 8:50? Yeah, 8:50. Which is kind of bad, because now, I mean 7:50, it's not 8:50. Oh, that'd be even worse if it was 8:50. Oh, God. Don't know what I was thinking there. It's nearly 7. It's 6:50. I said 7:50 still. I said 8:50 and then 7:50. It's 6:50, so it's almost 7. But dinner won't be ready until nearly 8. So guys, it's time to get started with dinner. Tonight, it is hidden veggies and chicken and rice. What that means is, in the rice, we are going to be putting zucchini. I don't like zucchini, but I did this recipe with 1 zucchini a few weeks ago. I loved it, and now I want to do it again with 2 zucchini to see how it goes. So now we got to figure out all the stuff we need. And I do this slightly different from the recipe. Like, I follow the recipe for what they put on it, but I cook it in a different way, and I'll kind of show you how I cook it. Okay, let's see. Just making sure all my stuff looks okay, and it does. Oh, I should probably open up Discord real quick, so that way if my friends say anything, I can respond and be like, hello, how are you? Yeah, someone is here. Me. I also gotta watch and make sure that, like, it actually shows when I go live, because for some reason it doesn't do that when I'm doing it from my phone. So, alright, so let's get this flipped around so we can get started. Boop. So, right away, pretty simply, we need this, because this is what we're going to be cooking in. Nice and simple, just a nice glass pan. You don't have to have it this wide, but this is what I have, so this is what I use. What we're going to be putting in there is like rice and chicken broth and stuff like that. So let's actually start with the rice stuff, and then we'll go into the chicken. So I'm actually kind of using 2 different recipes for this. So I need to get the oven on. Let's get that started. Should be at 400 degrees Fahrenheit. Start. So that way it gets preheated. Whoops. Dashboard. So let me find that other recipe that I use as well. I have a lot of recipes on here if you couldn't tell. So this other one is another chicken and rice one, but it's made in this type of pan, like the way it's cooked and stuff. So I'm just trying to find where I put it. It's, if need be, I can search it. I have a feeling I'm too far, but it's hard to tell because I haven't actually been to it for a while. There it is. So what we'll be doing is like the rice, how it does it in here. And then, oh crap. No, we won't. Okay, so we'll be doing it a little bit different. Okay, so let me go back to the other recipe. Okay, but they are right next to each other. So we're doing the rice how it does in here, but we will be doing it in this and cooking it how the other one was. So we need rice, 1 cup. What's nice is we have our rice in this handy dandy little, well, actually pretty large bucket, because we like our rice quite a lot. I'm going to scooch my iPad back before I knock it down again. Need a measuring cup. What's nice is I do have rain. Lots of rain today. It's actually raining quite hard. Okay, so this is a full cup. You can't actually see that because it might. Aha! 1 cup. There you go. You can see it now. You actually have to turn it to see it. Get a nice close up of that rice for you guys. Oh, look at that rice. Plop. Okay, and so with that, you want 2 cups of water to that rice. And here it doesn't say as much, but I think if I remember correctly, it actually got pretty dry due to it. Oh, we did chicken broth, but we want 2 cups of chicken broth still. So let me actually get this water pretty hot. It's going to be a little loud for a minute, guys. So let me start getting that heated up. I like to do hot water because I use, what is it called? So the chicken broth I use is actually like a powder, so it needs to dissolve. Oh, glass against glass. It does not sound nice. It's a little weird. The noises here are a lot louder than what I'm used to, so like everything just kind of freaks me out a little more. Give me 1 second, guys. You are going to just see my face for a minute, because just a second. That time. Yeah, so Grizz1y, hidden, veggies, and rice. There we go. I posted my own thing because in my Discord, the one that I'm a pretty big part of, it doesn't pick up when I go live on my cell phone. Alright, so let me flip this back around real quick. So we want 2 cups, so I'm gonna... Oh. That should be good. 2 cups. I'm looking through this on my phone right now just to make sure you guys can see well. I think that's just about 2 cups. A little bit over, so let's go a little dip. That's pretty close to perfect. Alright, now I gotta get my chicken broth. Here we go. See, we have it in a pretty big thing, so it takes quite a while to run out. How much do I need? Okay, so it is 1 teaspoon per cup. It says boiling water. I just use super hot water from the sink. Works pretty much the same. One-handed opening. There we go. I think I was just spinning that aimlessly for a couple seconds. 1 teaspoon? Cannot really see these. Maybe I need to like paint them or something. Rah. I have to use both hands to get this off. I don't want to use all of them because they're on this little ring thing. And I don't want to leave it on there because then I have to wash the whole thing. And I don't really feel like doing that today. Oh. It's not super loosey-goosey right now. Some of it is. I can't get a good, like... Here, we're going to tilt this kind of sideways. There you go. There's 1. Boop, maybe a little more than 1, but that's okay. I like my chicken broth. 2. There we go. Now you can toss that back in the sink. And bring that back up to get ready to put away. There we go. And this is just going to go straight in with the rice and such. Pretty much everything is going to go in with the rice except for some of the seasonings that will go in. That will be mixed up with the chicken. And then the chicken will be placed on top of the rice before we cook it. So we actually don't want to put this in the rice yet, or else the rice will start getting soggy before we even get it in the oven. My oven's already heated up to 230 degrees. That's pretty impressive. Alright. Technically, you can still use this because it mainly just had water in it. So let's put that back in here with the other ones on top. And I have water all over my counter. Okay, so we do need the zucchini to shred. We need to get the zucchini to shred. That's going to be interesting, is to try and shred on stream. Okay. Broccoli. We could put some broccoli in it too. Nah. Ooh, we could do a little bit of cheese with it. Ooh, we're gonna mix this up a little bit. I'm gonna make some changes with this. And you know what? It's gonna be good. Okay. So that's there. I'm just gonna get a cutting board so we have a place for it to land. Then I need to find my grater. Not where I thought it was. Okay. I'm not really sure where my grater is. I still haven't learned where everything is in my kitchen. Wait, is it? Ah, I found it. It was actually put in my utensil spot. So that's apparently where it is. So we got two. Okay, he got a couple of decent sized zucchini this time. A couple of zucchinis here. 2 of them. I'm going to keep the bag out for any scraps, because there probably will be scraps. Oh wait, I could do this with my shredder thing. Nah. Too lazy to set that all up. And I'm just rinsing them off real fast. We'll take off one of the tops. I do like to dry it or else it's going to slide in my hands. And that's not actually going to be good when you slide and slice off your fingers. We don't want that happening. There we go. So let's cut off one edge. Most of my knives are dirty, but for the most part, you actually don't need a knife for tonight. We're going to keep that one out, though, just in case I need it. All right, and then all you got to do is start by grinding it and, well, not, it's kind of grinding, just shredding it up. And it actually seems like it goes pretty easily. It's not that difficult, actually. But it will get tiring. I will say that right now. I'll probably add this in after. Who's here? Hi, Rocky. And thank you. It's my aunt made it. It's my Rayquaza Pokemon pajamas. They're super fuzzy. And I have zucchini on my phone now. Huh. This is actually working a lot better than I thought it would. I have this other grater where it's like, you can just use the handle and turn it and it rotates the grater itself. And it actually goes a lot faster, but I didn't really feel like bringing it out yet. Look at that. Look at that pile of zucchini. I'm starting to get down to the butt. This is where it gets a little bit more sketchy. Try not to cut yourself, please. I'm kind of holding it up by the knob. When you cut this, there's like one kind of normal side and then one side that has a knob. I'll show you with the next zucchini. Keep the end with the knob on or uncut, because then you have a little holder at the end. See here. So this has the little knob. This butt doesn't. Keep the knob part so then you don't risk cutting yourself. All right. Zucchini number 2. I should put this other zucchini in a bowl real quick, actually. Oh, my last clean bowl. Well, actually, no, we have some in this dishwasher, so I can always pull some out if need be. So, okay, this might be more zucchini than I had last time already. But you know what? That's fine. You know what? Zucchini is healthy for you. Guys, learn to eat zucchini. It's healthy. Especially if you put tons of Parmesan on it. All right, one more. Oh, I did not dry this one off. That was almost bad. always dry off the zucchini so you can get that grip. All right. I think I just had zucchini go up my shirt. Apparently, if you try and grate this too aggressively, you're going to have zucchini go up your shirt. Just a warning. This is what everyone comes for, is to have food flying everywhere, to watch food, and me not really fully know what I'm doing. And literally just talk for over an hour straight. Like, it's not even talking at points. It's just literally me rambling. I could stop talking at any minute. Oh, there is definitely zucchini up my shirt. And it's very, very cold because this was in the fridge all day. This is a pretty good angle. Oh, there we go. But now I'm squishing all the zucchini. Squish down a little bit more. How is your gaming, Reki? How is PUBG? Alright, there we go. I got it down pretty close to the knob. Trying not to cut off my hand, so today. There we go. I'm just taking it all off the grater right now, getting it into the bowl. Go and just have one bowl of zucchini. Okay, this is a lot more zucchini than last time, so this is definitely going to be cooking differently. Or I should say it will cook probably take longer to cook. Like, this is over pouring in the bowl. Like, oh god. Last time I barely filled the bowl. Oh, this is going to be interesting. This isn't going to be so much hidden veggies anymore. It's going to be more like hidden rice. I made a bad joke. Alright. So next, there's zucchini all over my counter now. We need to get one more clean bowl. Because we're going to mix up some seasoning in this for the chicken. Okay, so let's see what. Salt, pepper, garlic powder, paprika, dried basil, and dried oregano. Holy smokes. Okay, that's a lot of seasonings actually. So, salt, pepper, let's start with that. Oh, garlic powder right here. So salt, that is pepper. I know what I'm doing. So pepper, salt, garlic powder, and what else? Dried basil, dried oregano. I don't know if I have that. Let's go walk over and check out the seasoning. Oh wait, what's this? Basil. I said dried basil, right? Yeah, so we got the dried basil. Now what about the dried oregano? Whoops. I see thyme. Ooh. Hey, look at this. Oregano. Okay, so now what we're going to do in this bowl is just add a bit of this, of everything. So just take off the caps. Oh. That's the dried oregano. Boop. So I just tossed it and it still somehow landed straight up and down in the sink. Yep, I'm just that good. So dried basil. We'll go and put just a bit in there. Just shake it out. Just shake it all out. One chicken breast, so that should be plenty. Get the lid back on. Always keep your seasonings lidded, people. Don't let it dry. Garlic. That one's an easy one. Because best way to do it. Okay, now I think this is slightly busted. Yes, it is. It's hard to close. Alright, I'm going to turn this around for the salt, pepper, so you guys get to see the part you actually never really get to see. Oh, go away, video. Boop. Here's the bowl. Pepper. You guys can't really see the pepper going, can you? I just realized that, like, it's so small, you're not going to see it unless you're staring straight down in the bowl. And that's not really possible for me right this second. There's pepper, a couple of spritz of salt.
maybe a little more pepper because I did not put much in there. Okay. Now we'll get a little spoon. Just a little spoon. Where's your little spoon? Small enough. And we're just gonna take it and kind of try and mix this all up together real quick. It's not much to mix up, obviously. But I'd say that's a pretty good mix. Alright. Hopefully that'll be enough for our chicken. Let's put our seasonings away real quick because I will knock these off the counter if I don't. Basil Beck, garlic powder Beck. I need to get more dried oregano, salt and pepper. Put it back. Fit. Whoop. Close. Close. Let me do a quick check on something. Okay. Boop. Alright. So I have the chicken over here. Let's actually see how this chicken looks. Not too bad. So it's definitely, it's de-thawed all the way through. I need to get another cutting board. So let's go with this small green one down here. Brah. And then we'll just use the same knife that we used earlier because we can. Okay, I'm going to drain pretty much all the water out of here real quick. Okay, there we go. So now, what I'm doing, let me flip this back around again for you guys. Move the seasonings out of the way. I'm going to cut off the pieces of the chicken I don't like, that I can't do. That grossed me out too much to eat it. Plop. It almost looked like it was getting sunny outside for a second, but it lied to me. Whoops. All right. So this right here has quite a bit of that blood vein on it. This knife really cuts through easily. I kept out that bag still, so then I could just have a place to put the chicken. Little vein right there. Might try and get a little bit of this fat out, like right there. It also feels like it cuts through really weirdly, like it's really rigid. Okay, let me see if I can get a little bit more here out. There we go. That's pretty good. I think we're pretty much good. Okay, yeah. Don't know why there's just a nice kind of gap right here, but there is. I can stick my hand in it and pick the chicken up by it. That's a little weird, but I'm just going to leave it be for now. So let's take our bag, toss it in the trash. Don't think you need to see where the trash is. It's under the sink. Probably like every normal person. Alright. So now this is where the fun begins. I promise. I promise it is. Okay, so get rid of this thing. Grab this and flip you around again. Alright, so we have our rice here, and what we're going to do is we're going to add that chicken broth. There we go, we got the chicken broth added. And then we're going to add our zucchini to it as well. Try and spread it out a little bit. Oh, yeah. I need to set the phone down for a second to get the rest out of this bowl. Or as much as possible, because I will not be able to get all of it. I try to keep you guys, like, not in the dark, but every now and again, kind of have to. Just to be able to do things a little quicker. Let's get a quick fork. And then kind of try and spread out the zucchini and stir it around. The zucchini won't be as hidden as much as it was the first time I cooked it. It should still be partially hidden because, rice does expand actually quite a bit. So most of this will probably actually wind up getting covered by rice. So just trying to evenly mix it and spread it throughout. Okay. Nice little mix on it. It looks nice. It's nice and green. I like the green color. It doesn't really seem like something you would eat, but I don't know why. It's just it's a nice green color. Just everything flows together so well. It feels like you can make like little swirlies out of it, and it looks so pretty. That didn't work. I was trying to make swirlies. It did not work. So let's just get this all patted down evenly and such. Okay, now what we'll do, since we have the chicken, we have the seasoning. What we're going to do is take the seasoning and kind of just take it all over the chicken here. There we go. Ooh, that's a good little amount of seasoning. Let's kind of give it a good spread with the spoon. It's going to need more seasoning. I definitely did not make quite enough, but I'll get some other seasoning. Let's go get some more salt, pepper. Mainly salt and pepper, I think, will be enough. Just a tiny little bit of paprika. We love our paprika here. We love our spice here. It's just yummy. Spice is yummy. There's the chicken, because I gotta use the salt and pepper grinder again. So just kind of give it a good thing here. Good little over the beat. Okay, here we go. Which actually, we should do some salt and pepper into the rice mix as well. So that grinding you hear right now is me putting it into the rice and zucchini mix. So we'll probably need to do a nice little mix again, but that's okay. Salt. There we go. And then into the zucchini and rice mix. And then on the chicken, a little bit of paprika. Give it be kind of high up so then it kind of sprinkles more rather than clumps. There we go. I just almost put the paprika in the sink because that would have been the correct thing to do. So put all our seasonings away again because I think we should be okay. Now, fit in there. Whoop, whoop, whoop. That is what happens when you do not pay attention to the actual seasonings. You just pay attention to the phone. You get special. Alright, so let's kind of mix this up again because I did add salt and pepper. So we do want to remix it so then the spices go through evenly. Probably just, yep, I'm splashing it over the edge. So I should probably not stir it quite so aggressively. But I did. Okay. There we go. Kind of get it nice and even, layered out again. Nice and spread out, all kind of in the water. Well, chicken broth. And then, what we'll do, make sure there's nothing else. Okay, so now what we'll do is we're actually going to take the chicken and lay it right on top of the rice. And you can do this with the raw chicken because you're going to be cooking them to exactly the same temperature and the exact same length of time to cook. That's the only reason why you can do this. I am hoping that is not too much water. And then what you want to do, let's see, is this wide enough? Yeah. Whoops. Whoo, I almost just banned someone. Actually, I think I almost just banned Stream Elements, so it might not be too terrible. Maybe not the thing we want to do the most, but better than accidentally banning a viewer on accident. Okay. Make sure it completely covers the top. Wrap it around. Make lots of foil noises because foil noises are the best. There we go. Okay, so this is really heavy, so I'm actually going to take you over like this and kind of just have to set you up here while I get this in the oven so I don't accidentally burn myself. So then we're going to go in the oven, 400 degrees, for 30 minutes. This is the longest we've had so far, guys. You're going to have to bear with me for 30 minutes of me not knowing what to do. We'll probably pick up a bit because I'm a little messy, obviously. So let's see. Let's get this put away. Yes, and now's the time where if you guys have any questions, ask away, because now I can kind of focus on the questions more. Let me go on to Twitter, maybe throw up a thing, be like, ask me questions right now. Let's go Twitter real quick. Twitter. Let me also do a quick Facebook check, but I don't want you seeing that because it will go to my main Facebook page rather than my Grizzly Bear page. Uh-oh. My sister tagged me in what it's like growing up with a sister. Just weirdness, probably. I'll have to watch these a little bit later today. Oh, my sister. Okay, so let's go on Twitter. Ask me stuff. I will answer on stream. Whoops, I put a 1 and 7 exclamation mark. You have to admit, typing like this is pretty skilled. Like, you can't hate it too much. Is the underscore bear. I guess this is kind of how we were taught though. Because technically you're taught like with one hand each side. So one hand just flipping back and forth isn't actually as hard as you'd think. Alright, so let's start, while we're waiting for this, let's kind of just start putting stuff away. If you guys didn't know, this isn't a new house, and so we're just kind of moved in and stuff and working on getting everything in the proper places, learning on where to put stuff, like this big pan, it's right here. It's nice and flat. That's the only like good flat place we have for pans right now that we can figure out. And we find that we actually like to keep our cutting boards out because of how much we use them. So they just kind of go along the back. I have a giant pot here and I don't know where it goes. I think it goes over there. We have like our own pot rack at this point. Ha 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 ha. Pot rack. Ha 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 ha. Not that kind of pot. You goofballs. We have jobs that don't allow that. Also, I've never tried it and I don't want to. I think I'm good. Anyways, probably shouldn't talk about that anyways, but anyways, so, I just took the thing off the tracks. This thing is too large. You guys are staring through glass right now. Okay, yeah, that's where it goes. I'm literally still kind of learning where everything goes. I left the lid a little crooked, as you notice, because there's still a little bit of water in. And so, yeah, I kind of took it off the rack, so... Stare at the rack for a minute while I fix this. There we go. I need people to ask me questions. Because I don't know what kind of questions people would ask. Let's see. I could keep telling you about my house. It's a nice house. 2 bed, 1 bath. So we have an office and we have the bedroom, which is nice. I like that we don't have to have our office in the bedroom. We had that a little while ago. And I don't like that. I'm glad to be able to have those separated. Especially if Zach ever gets on a night shift, that would be the worst, to be in the same room. Me trying to sleep while he plays video games. We would just be like, oh no, this won't work. This must be fixed. So it allows us to kind of have separation if he ever gets on a night shift. But hopefully that won't ever happen. Cross our fingers. Let's see. Crap. I had something in my brain and then I kind of just lost it. Let me think. Well, I got my computer set back up. So that means pretty soon we will be starting on the gaming streams again. So that will be fun. If I start tomorrow, I'm going to start with Rocket League. I have gotten terrible at it, more terrible than I was before. But I want to do that. So then I can continue working. What is that called? They still have the spring event going for like another 3 days. So I really want to try and get as much as possible from that. Because on the other ones, I pretty much got everything. Like, not everything from the crates, but everything that you could unlock with the little coins and stuff. And just, obviously I haven't had the most amount of time because, you know, been moving. So that kind of takes away a lot of time. Let's see. Oh yeah, we actually built a shed to our house. So like it was just the house, but we built our own little shed. It's going to store like our camping stuff and all that. So it gives us more storage space. It also gives us a place to work, do some woodworking if we ever want to. Like in high school I built, and I think Zach built one as well, a CO2 car. A little CO2 wooden race car. And those were fun. And, you know, we can make our own fun little projects. Or, so, let me show you guys, actually. If you notice, our wood is pretty dark wood. But then, this is our table. So, it's a very light wood compared to dark. And we would like to stain this to a dark wood. So, we could do that out in the shop. Turn off that light again. Okay. I don't think we've even figured out a place for all of our stuff yet. Like, pretty sure all of these are still just in those little boxes. Because we have not figured out a space for them yet, unfortunately. Also, we still haven't gotten rid of... We've gotten rid of a lot, but not everything that we need to. So, like, this weekend we'll go through our Tupperware, give some to our friend who is moving away for college and whatnot. So that will be good. Give her the Tupperware she needs. Because, you know what? Tupperware is a good thing to have. If you guys didn't know, you need Tupperware. It's good to store food because, like, we have leftovers. If we didn't have the Tupperware, where would we put, like, those leftovers? Or my cream cheese mix that's way in the back right now because I had stuff filling the front. And we have stuff up over there and stuff there and other containers. That's what everything came in. I got these little tongs. They're little rubber tongs. I feel like these are good for non-stick pans because you're not going to scratch them. But Zach doesn't like them. They're okay. I got to my big knife. That's my big knife. Just very carefully put this away. I don't know where these came from. I think this is my friend Josh's stuff. Oh wait, that's Lisa's. Okay, that's One Free Man's family stuff. So, oh, we have more of these. I didn't realize we took more. Measuring cups. We need to organize this. Like, I don't know how, but this is. Oh god! Don't look. I love that you can't slam these doors. It's so amazing. Okay. We got some pretty cool cups up here. So we got these little ones and these red ones that like you would get at restaurants. But then I got like Spider-Man. We got Pikachu and a Coca-Cola and Attack on Titan. We got a couple beer ones, but I don't really care about the beer ones. We got like League of Legends and comics, and that says WASD is what moves me. More Attack on Titan. This one's CSGO. It's hard to see because it's black on black. It's like a lighter black on black, which is weird. We have an owl. And then we have stuff up there. More stuff. Whoops, I put that on the wrong shelf. Put that back up. Let's see. Just ask me a question, guys. I need stuff to answer while we're waiting on the chicken and rice to cook. Because we got to do the test taste on stream. Because where's the fun of you don't get to see the finished product? All you see is the beginning. And literally nothing else. Because that would be no fun, right? Help me. Ricky! Help me. Let me turn this around real quick. Whoops, come on. So, I guess we'll just leave it like that while I'm answering questions. Once any questions actually come in. Huh? Questions? Give me questions, guys. Because I don't know what I'm doing. I'm like... I'm trying to put a bit of the dishes away. That way Zach doesn't have to worry about it once he gets home. You know, try and help out around the house sometimes. Try to make things easy, because he works hard. He really does. He works more hours than I do. And he's awesome. He's one of the reasons why I'm able to do what I do. Like, go and work part-time, and then come home and then do this stream for you guys. He supports me quite a bit. So, you know. Alright, rice and chicken's got 18 more minutes, I hope. That's what we put it in for 30. Kind of have to just cross our fingers that it's going to work. That was a big truck that just passed outside. I went kind of on 2 different recipes, and one of them says do 375 for 50 minutes, whereas the other one says 400 for like 20 minutes. So I did 400 for 30 because the chicken isn't cooked, whereas in the other main recipe where this came from, the chicken's already partially cooked. So I figured that would be the best, is to give it at least 10 extra minutes. There's a good chance that it will need another 10 or so. Which just means more rambling for us, because you know that's fun. You guys get to learn about me. If you guys talk in chat, I get to learn about you. Who doesn't love that? Do you guys have any specific way that you have to have the dishwasher loaded? Like for me, I have to have like all the plates all lined up nice and neat on the bottom, or else it bugs me quite a lot actually. It's probably bad. Oh, slight OCD, man. Slight OCD. But our dishwasher's kind of nice. I think we've had a couple issues. I feel like it doesn't clean as well as it should. I have to watch it over the next couple days to make sure it does clean. But it could just be that like some of the stuff is getting dried on the bowls, and so it's not wanting to clean from the dishwasher quite as well, because it's not like you have a scrubby going through each one and scrubbing everything out. That would be a cool dishwasher actually, where it took one by one, scrubbed and washed out. I guess technically that's a person, but I mean like an automated one, so then I don't have to sit here trying to scrub all this stuff clean. Let's see. So, if you guys haven't heard, there's a new Tomb Raider coming out in September. It'll be the 3rd installment of kind of the reboot. So I think what we might do is hold off on finishing the playthrough of the very first one. Well, not the very, very first one, but like the first one with the restart. And then we'll do a huge, like, constant playthrough. I think probably in October, because I actually have a week off in October. Because, like, the way my job works is you actually, like, bid for vacation days. And you get, like, a certain day to bid. And you have to do it by weeks to start with. So, like, I got to choose, like, a full week to take off. And so I took a week off in October. I'm one of the last ones to choose because I am so new currently. Which is fine. It makes sense. The veterans, you give them first choice because they've been there longer. They've been working more. So yeah, it makes complete sense to do that. Let me think. So we might wait on doing the Tomb Raiders until then, and we'll literally binge through the 3 of them. I think for the most part it takes 8 hours a piece. It might just depend on how long you take to go through the game, but I think the second one took me over 8 hours to get through. The first one took me a couple months because I kept getting stuck at one spot. Like, I just sat there stuck for, like, so I was there, played for like half an hour trying to get through the spot, gave up for about 3 months, went back, still couldn't get it, gave up for another month, and then went back and got it in 5 minutes. I was like, you're kidding me right now. Like, it was so obvious. I was just like, really? Why is that a thing? Let's see. What other game stuff coming up? If you guys have seen, I have a giveaway thing going. What we'll be doing is once we hit 25 subs, we'll do a 24-hour stream, plus do a giveaway of Ultimate Chicken Horse and a mystery crate. So I decided there's a lot of loot stuff. I decided I didn't really want to keep that much. It's just not something that interests me anymore. So I decided to give loot stuff away. And the way I'll do it is mystery boxes. And there's other stuff in the mystery boxes, like comics and all that, so, because I had a couple like doubles and whatnot. So I figured that might be kind of fun to have giveaways of crates. Kind of crates. They'll be mystery crates, so you won't know what you're getting. Who knows? You could even end up with a shirt or socks even. Who knows? Oh, golly. This one's pretty dirty. And the water burns me. Like, it's just really hot, really fast. So we're gonna do that type of stuff. And I'm hoping to get my, like, desk set up. Like, my camera set up so I have the bookcase right behind me so you can see the giveaways. So, like, you'll see the crate up there. You'll see that it says Ultimate Chicken Horse. I'm not sure how well it will work. Oh, sorry. Ears. Just due to the fact, like, I'm blocking most of it. So we'll kind of have to see. Uh-oh. This pan is a little bit too big. Oh, that should work, actually. That'll work. I hope that'll work. I'm kind of just BSing my way through getting these loaded up, at least enough to wash. Start getting everything washed so I can put it away. Tomorrow when I get home from work, I started figuring out kind of what my schedule will be once we're all done unpacking and settling down and whatnot. So I'll go to work. I'll go to work. I get home around noonish or so. Excuse me. So during that 12 to 2, I'm going to be like eating food. Oh, excuse me. Eating food and then doing a workout because I need to work out. I gotta sneeze. Maybe. Okay, it's gone. Okay, well, that happened, so guess I don't have to sneeze. Fine then. And from like 2 to 6, I'm gonna do gaming with Grizz1y. So we'll do video games. And it's still going to be kind of how I feel each day, rather than a specific one each day. Because and it also kind of depends on who I have on. Because, like, if my friends are on and want to play a game, I'm not just going to say no and play something else just because that's what I've scheduled. I'd rather go and play games with them usually. So that's why I don't set, like, a specific game for a specific day. But we'll do that from, like, 2 to 6. So like 4 hours, and then after that we'll still be doing another stream because from like 6 to 7 we'll be doing the cooking with Grizz1y. This isn't just until I get my game stuff set back up. It's I think it's permanent, and that's gonna be from like Wednesday to Saturday because Saturday to Sunday Zach also Sunday to Tuesday or something like that. Zach also has off with me, so we get to go and hang out and actually do stuff. So streaming on those days will be a little bit weird. Who knows how much I'll actually be streaming those days. Eventually what I'd like to do, I got an image. Zach and I plan on getting on the same phone plan together. And we want to try, once we can afford it, to do unlimited data. So I could go out in the real world and stream. Have more in real life IRL streams and all that. Wouldn't that be kind of cool? Go out to do something and get to actually stream the whole thing. Oh, that'd be so much fun. Like, at some point, we're doing indoor skydiving. If I could record that, that'd be awesome. Don't know if they'd let me, but I bet you I could get the video and upload it to YouTube, though, at the very least. Oh, also, I do plan on doing more YouTube videos. I will have the time again. I won't be doing as much as I was before, but I think I'll do a couple Minecraft videos here and there. So I'll do my Let's Builds, and then I'll probably do, like, survival games or mini games type deal, because I like Minecraft still. So I'd like to still be able to play it here and there. So I'm probably going to have like 2 Minecraft videos out a week. And then the rest will be like, oh God, my nose. The rest will be like highlights and stuff like we've always been doing. So I think that's what we're going to do for like YouTube and Twitch and stuff. I think it's going to be kind of good. Well, I think more than just kind of. I think it's going to be really good. My friend Kelly actually showed me this really cool thing as well. So I've had people, mainly in my earlier days streaming, be like, I want to send you pizza. What's your address? So I can send you pizza. Well, obviously I'm not going to give out my address. But now, there's actually this thing where you could do food tips for your streamers. And like, so you could put like the kind of food that you would want people to order you or something like that. And they enter what it is, they pay for it, and the service gets the address and takes care of sorting out the delivery and all that. So then the viewers never learn the address, and they can send you food. And I think that's pretty freaking awesome. Like, seriously, like, say if I was doing a 24-hour stream and I was hungry, someone could send me a freaking pizza. Who wouldn't want a pizza during a 24-hour stream? Like, come on. Especially if it has pineapple on top, that's even better. Piss so many people off with one sentence. I know how to rub people the wrong way. It's pretty great. And I know how to do that. Let's see. Hello, Tim. Is the chicken the hidden veggie? I wish, because that would be tastier. The hidden veggie is actually zucchini. I'm not a zucchini fan. I did this once, but it's actually really good. Where's this going? Well, how's your day going today, Tim? Tim? Pole. How do you say that? Pole? Pole. Pole. It doesn't have 2 O's, so it wouldn't be pool. So it would have to be pole. Kind of like parlay from Pirates. I parlay. I don't know what I'm saying. But once it's out of the oven in 6 minutes, you should be able to see the zucchini still. I'd be surprised if you couldn't. The chicken, you should still be able to see. There is very large thumping outside my house. Like down the street or something. I think someone just has their music up so loud that it's going thump, 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 thump. Rocking out to it probably. Yeah, but right now while we're waiting for it to finish cooking, I'm just taking questions and answering them if you want to ask anything. Oh, God. Who's that? Jay Bocci, how's it going? Send a sea urchin ceviche? Okay, so I know what sea urchin is. What is ceviche? I've actually heard sea urchin is actually very good, like the innards of it. Like, the inside apparently tastes like butter. And it's actually, if you go and buy it, it's actually pretty expensive. It's expensive, but apparently it just tastes so good. But the fact that you have one on hand is almost impressive. Do you go and catch them yourself? Go take a little spear and stab them, and then hold them in a tank until you're ready to eat it. Pochinki, Pochinki. There is no Pochinki today. We shall not be dying today. Unfortunately, we don't have any alms or anything with us to help us in the cooking process. I feel like an alm would just absolutely destroy a chicken or a zucchini or literally anything that you just shoot at it. I actually have almost all the dishes in the dishwasher. I'm actually being slightly productive while the dinner cooks. That's really weird for me. Usually I just sit around, do nothing, watch YouTube videos. Because, you know, who doesn't love YouTube? Probably a lot of people don't love YouTube. But yeah, any questions you want to ask? As long as they're appropriate, I will answer. I will not answer inappropriate questions, just so you know. And you'll hear the sink on and off just because hot water takes off that stuff. Now you make me want to play PUBG as well. I didn't play today because I literally just got my computer set back up. So I'm like, once I get it all ready and done, I'll need people to look at my Discord, help me with my Discord setup, make sure I sound okay. I just realized my sink is getting so backed up right now. There we go. Won't be able to fit these last two pans in, that's fine. You eat the outside of sea urchins. Are you like a sword swallower or something then? Because pretty sure sea urchins are pretty pokey. Just a little bit. I better be thinking of the right thing. I'm pretty sure I am. I bet you I could Google search it momentarily because my hands are currently full. Okay. Oops. Can get this last knife into here. Close this all up. I will run that after we are all done. But yeah, I'm pretty sure it's the innards. Ah, crap. My darn sink. We don't have a grinder in our sink, which is kind of a pain, actually. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's the innards that they say is actually really good. You'd have to be a sword swallower to eat the outside. I feel like that would be good processing, though. Or practicing. Good practice. Not Reptar, it's where's a good one? Rayquaza. It's Rayquaza. I wish I had a Reptar hoodie. I have like the hood with the little horns on it. You can actually buy them now. Am I on a 30-minute delay or a 45-minute? Do you mean seconds? Because I'm pretty sure it hasn't been 30 minutes since my last comment. I think I'm on a 30-second delay. Not by my choice. I think it's because I am streaming from my phone that it adds kind of a delay to it. Sea urchin. Yeah. Yeah, this is the ones where people actually say the innards actually taste like butter when you cook it. See, I'm not crazy. And I got zucchini on me. Try and wipe the counter down a little bit. Dang, I could only imagine watching a streamer with a 30-minute delay. Like, that would just be the longest thing ever. It's like you ask the question like, hi, how are you? 30 minutes later, I'm good, how are you? Like, no. Like, I think the most of a delay you should ever do is like a 2-minute delay. If you have one of those games where you, like, it's better to camp rather than moving around a lot, then maybe a slightly longer delay, but not by much. Because then it'd be really bad. I'm just trying to clean off the counter because I made a really big mess. And I just made a mess onto the floor now, too. Alright, guys. Sounds like it's done. The question is it actually done? That is the question. So let me scooch my computer back a little bit. So I'm just kind of doing this because I don't want to get burned. So I'm just trying to use 2 hands with this. Yeah, I hear you. Where's my mitt? Oh, it's in here. We only have 1 other mitt. We should have kept at least 1 more. Don't know why we didn't. Okay. Got it out of the oven real quick. Hey Grant, how's it going? Don't have any cat down here right now for some reason. I want to make sure it stays at 400 degrees just in case it actually isn't done and needs to go back. Okay. So just very carefully, without burning myself, try and pull this up. Ooh. Look at that. Yeah, 20 to 30 seconds almost. Yeah, I know they have an automatic one. That, like, I think Twitch has an automatic 10-second delay. But then I think my phone actually does add a bit more of a delay. So let's get a nice knife. And a fork. It's kind of dark out, starting to get dark outside right now. Okay. So, super steamy right now. So let's open up this chicken and hope it's already done cooking. If not, that means it does need to go back in the oven. Oh, I think it is. Guys, I think we got it first try. Oh yeah, the chicken's, let me just kind of double check in this part. Oh yes. Guys, it's time for you to see how this looks. Look at this. So there's the zucchini rice, obviously. And look at this chicken all nice and done through. And you can see how tender it is, how juicy it still is. Look at that. And it's all nice and done. And I'm scraping off the seasonings. Whoops. That's okay. Let me grab myself a plate. Just a little plate. Whoops. And we're gonna scoop out a little bit so it gives it a couple seconds to kind of cool down a little bit. That's probably not a good idea doing that. And then let's turn off the oven actually, because we don't need it anymore. So I'm gonna take this piece of chicken. Yum yum. Yep, all nice and cooked everywhere. Let's grab a little spoon. I haven't checked the rice, so there is a possibility the rice is undercooked though. So let's actually stir this around real quick. And then we're going to try a bite of rice. How is Grizz? Grizz is good. I am good. I am obviously busy cooking up some dinner. It kind of looks like all the zucchini rose to the top this time, which is kind of funny. I set up my computer today, so that's kind of exciting. So I'm excited to get that going again. And how about yourself, Grant? I hope you are doing good. Okay, let's get a little bite of rice. Not quite that big because I don't want to... That's mainly zucchini. Zucchini is going to be cooked. Okay, rice is cooked through. Maybe actually a little bit of overcook. Okay, so let's push that off to the side because Zach will take that piece of chicken. Let me get some of my own little bits of rice on here. Get some zucchini. And then we can try this out. I like my rice, so I'll probably be taking quite a bit of rice for dinner or take several trips to have rice because it's quite good. All right, let's go over here and try this out, huh? Thanks. All right, let's try this out. Oops, I need that knife. You know, this is really fun. I like cooking for everyone. I like showing off the stuff that I'm making and how I do things a little differently. It's kind of fun. And I hope it gives some people pretty good ideas what to do for their own dinners. So, a little bit of rice with zucchini, piece of chicken. Can't really see it, can you? It's the same color. Oh, don't fall off. Do not fall off, chicken. It's very, very tender right now. So let's blow on this to make sure it's nice and cool enough to put in our mouth or not burn ourselves. You know, sometimes it's almost like I'm on one of those cartoon TV shows where you don't see the person's face, where it's like this all the time and you don't know who it actually is, but their voice is made, oh, rah, rah. Oh, really? That's cool. This used to be my grandpa's dishware. I like this dishware better than the other stuff we had. The other stuff we had was like this thick and heavy. I'm like, we're taking the other dishware. It's nice dishware. It's not easy to break. You're doing great. Good. I'm glad you're doing great. Okay. Okay, yeah, that should go. Should have let that cool a bit more. Yum. So, for me, it's really good. The chicken is super tender. Like, super tender. I'm actually going to take my iPad and get a light on it just to confirm that it is fully cooked. Because that would be kind of terrible. I don't have a light on here. That's right. Crap. Right? I should. It's weird. I guess there's no flash with this camera. But, yeah, it looks completely done. There is no pink on there. It's just like, it's super lightly well done, so it's like just on the edge being done. And so it makes it super juicy. There's a bit of flavors with the seasonings. I think I should have added more seasoning. I should have done it on front and back, kind of coated it a bit better. The rice and zucchini, it's really good. Kind of think I should have put some more salt and pepper in there. Let me think. Rice, I don't know if it's the rice or the zucchini that feels a little overdone. Maybe a little bit of both. Zucchini is definitely done. The salt grinder, I know the salt grinder is so much fun. Yeah, it feels like the zucchini is a tad overdone. But it's not too bad in flavor. Zucchini doesn't really actually have much of a flavor. So maybe next time before I put it into the rice, I'll add seasonings just to the zucchini to give that its own flavor before mixing it in with the rice. I don't feel like there's much of a chicken stock flavor with this. And then maybe also I could add a little bit of cheese. Probably what I'll wind up putting on this is some goat cheese, some of my Tajin, and some tomatoes, just to kind of bring it up to life a little bit more. But definitely zucchini is a great addition to the